Bill Jones here in Oxnard, California with the Cowboys and a guy that's one of the most popular players on the team already, DeMarvion Overshown, the Texas Longhorn from Little Arp, Texas and East Texas. And you know, he's got a huge smile on his face because you are back, right?
Yes, I'm back, and it feels good to be back. You know, just being in Oxnard again. I told everybody that my first time coming to California last year was actually coming to training camp. So, you know, I had to come out here and leave a stamp and give me another reason to be back. And, you know, I'm here and it's football season now.
Well, you were raising some eyebrows last year during camp, and of course you had the devastating injury in the preseason game, ACL. What's the last year been like for you coming back from that thing?
Oh, it's definitely been, you know, a time of ups and downs. And, you know, the downs just been not out there with my team, my brothers, my family away from my family. So, but, you know, the ups been, I was able to form a great friendship with two of the other guys I went through the same injury with. And just being in the building and still feeling the love of if I was making plays on Sundays, Thursdays, Mondays, whenever we played, you know. And that's one reason why I'm so blessed to be in this organization, because no matter what, you get treated like a family. And it pushed me even harder to come back and, you know, get back to what I was doing last year.
Now, with your bubbly personality, I don't see you getting down for very long, no matter what happens.
That's one thing about me. I actually seen what Coach McCarthy said about me the other day, and it kind of made me smile a little bit, because, you know, I don't really go around fishing for compliments, but, you know, when you hear something that a person that just shines a bright light upon everybody, that just speaks volumes to, you know, who you was raised by and your family. And, you know, a lot of people don't go home to, you know, somebody that's always constantly bringing them up, or somebody that's smiling, giving positive energy all the time. So when I'm around people, you know, I make sure I try to give them the best of me, and hopefully I can just give them a piece of me that they can take on forever.
Yeah, I thought Coach McCarthy put it great. That's a great description. You are the bright light when you walk into a room. But you say that comes from your upbringing in Arp, Texas. Do you make it back to Arp as much as you can?
Oh, I definitely. Anytime we got a break, I try to get home as much as I can. Every time I go there, it just gives me more energy to come back and, you know, perform at a high level, and just not just put Arp, Texas on the map, but just to show that the small community I come from, it's way bigger than 900 people. You know, the love and the support, it's endless. And I know they would be the same if I wasn't playing, you know, NFL football. So I'm thankful for my upbringing. You know, my mom and my grandmas, they done, you know, all they could, and I choose to carry that on. And, you know, and that's just one thing about me that I'll never let go.
All right, so what about being in Mike Zimmer's defense now? You got a change in defensive coordinators. You seem to fit right in watching you out here in practice in Zim's defense.
Oh, yeah. Really, when I was going through my combine interviews and stuff like that, that was one of my pitches to coaches. Like, I done played for multiple defensive coordinators, and, you know, I feel like I can fit into anybody's defense just off of my play style, you know, bringing energy, intensity, violence to the game. You know, you put me out there on the field, you know, I'm a run and hit. But just being with Coach Zimmer, you know, he offers more than just, you know, you just go be a playmaker. He teach you the, you know, the IQ of the game itself, and knowing what to expect when he puts you in this call, and what to expect from the offense. So really having that year off and being able to come in during the off season when I'm back moving around a little bit more and sitting in those meetings, you hear it in just the way he teaches the football, not just coach, but teaches the game of football. And I know I'm gonna be able to carry that on throughout my career.
You know, you started your career as a safety, and you're Under Armour All-American and all that stuff. You go to Texas, you play safety, and then you switch to a linebacker position, and we're a 3-year starter at Texas. Where are you physically now after your year of rehab, and you're big enough to be a linebacker in this NFL, right?
Oh yeah. That was one of the biggest things about, you know, having that year. And I say it was really a year to myself. I mean, yes, I was recovering and rehabbing, but it was a chance for me to grow into my NFL body, the NFL prototype linebacker nowadays, you know, getting stronger and mentally prepared for the game. And I tell people all the time, this was a blessing. Like, that year off was a blessing, because I was able, it's going to allow me to play longer in the league. And, you know, that safety background definitely helped me. But when people ask me, You know, it's a safety playing linebacker. I'm a linebacker. You know, I'm a linebacker that can play safety. So.
All right, you were Agent Zero at Texas. Okay, last year you wore number 35 in camp here before you got hurt. Now you're wearing number 13. How'd you settle on 13?
Well, you know, Zero was definitely paying out. Like, that's what I thought. That's what I was looking forward to in the future. And I just thought it was meant to be, because at first when I was already coming to the league, I was like, well, Zero's not even an available number, so I'm gonna have to find something else anyways. And as soon as they made the rule that NFL players can wear 0, I like the first Dallas Cowboy to wear 0. Like, it's just meant to be. Coming from Texas wearing number 0, you know, this is just meant to be. And sadly, you know, it didn't happen like that. You know, that's Rowdy number, and you know, I guess me and Rowdy gonna have to duke it out, but Rowdy my guy, and so I think Mr. Jones is gonna hold on to that number for a while. Hopefully, you know, 13 looks so good on the field, he'd be like, you know what, you can have 0, but 13 is just a number that I've always been told my lucky number. Me and my son share the same. Well, our birthday is both on the 13th. I got some other family members that anniversary is on the 13th, so. It just seems right.
So your goal, though, is to be number 0 whenever Rowdy decides that you've played well enough to earn number 0, right?
I'm not saying it's well, I am saying it. You know, Rowdy, if you ever just want to sit down and we can have a conversation, I tell you how much 0 means to me. Maybe we can have a little quick jersey change just for a game, just to see how it looks on me. If it don't look good, if it look better on Rowdy, I give it back to him. But I promise you, Rowdy, like I would make that 0 shine just like you do. But I actually told people, you know, that bought the 35 jersey last year, and I already purchasing the 13 jersey. I'm like, man, I'm sorry what I'm doing to y'all bank accounts. I know the NFL.com is not cheap with these jerseys. So I promise y'all this 13 is gonna be the number that I'm riding with, unless 0 just magically pops up in my locker one day. You're gonna have to buy another jersey. It's gonna be number 0. But other than that, 13 it is. 13 it is.
All right. Appreciate it, Agent Zero. We'll
Yes,
call you
sir.
Agent Zero either way, no matter
Hey.
what you're wearing 13.
That's my heart.
There you
Agent
go.
0.
That's right. All right.